Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Katia Griffin and this is my project video series, Fashionably Functional. This project was created under the opportunity of the Gulf Scholars Program at my university, which encourages interdisciplinary learning and support of the Gulf Coast. If you attend a university along the Gulf, I recommend looking into whether they offer the program. All scholars within the program are encouraged to create a community-based project that addresses a critical Gulf challenge. My project revolves around textile pollution and the mitigation of textile waste. I am approaching this project with the intention of showcasing to the community accessible and obtainable ways to reduce textile pollution through sewing tutorials. However, before I get into the mitigation part of this project, I'd like to first discuss how textile pollution occurs and the problems that it creates. Also, at the end of the video, I will be linking a survey where I can receive your feedback and you can get entry into an HEB gift card giveaway. Now, onto the good stuff. With the presence of fast fashion and micro trends, or short-lived fashion trends, clothes are mass-produced and overconsumed, then quickly discarded. According to UNEP, 92 million metric tons, or 101 million US tons, are produced globally every year. In the United States, this reduction allows for the average household to purchase approximately $162 worth of clothes per month, or 53 new items per year. Unfortunately, this consumption just isn't sustainable. In the years of 2000 to 2015, global production doubled while apparel use decreased by 36%. Out of the previously mentioned 101 million tons of clothes produced, US residents discard 14 million annually. This means that each US resident, on average, is discarding 81.5 pounds of clothes every year, thus causing a large buildup of clothes in landfills in our environments. But how does the Gulf even get so much textile waste? Well, everything has a source. Textile pollution can enter the Gulf by wind, runoff, and water flow. In coastal cities, such as Corpus Christi, it's possible that textile items like towels, blankets, and bathing suits can get left behind on beaches and quickly enter the ocean from the strong wind currents. Chemical runoff and improper textile discharge from textile production facilities can enter waterways that lead to the Gulf. River systems such as the Mississippi River, Rio Grande River, and Apalachicola River all lead to the Gulf, allowing for multiple entry points of textile pollution to accumulate. When considering the amount of clothes produced, consumed, and discarded, it's important to acknowledge the harmful chemical and physical aspects of this cycle. In a world of fast fashion and wanting production to be expedited as quickly and cheaply as possible, controversial corners are cut. We stray further away from natural fibers like cotton, linen, and silk, and mass-produce synthetic fibers like polyester, nylon, and acrylic. About 69% of all textiles today are composed of synthetic materials made from petroleum. This means that the textile industry is contributing to 8 to 10% of global greenhouse gas emissions. Also, synthetic textiles sitting in landfills can take from 20 to 200 plus years to break down, releasing harmful chemicals and microplastics in the process. Furthermore, textile production uses 1.5 trillion liters of water every year. It contributes to about 20% of annual global clean water pollution and 35%, or 190,000 tons of marine microplastics. Along with environmental emissions, synthetic dyes and finishing agents may contain formaldehyde, toxic metals, and PFAs, which can have negative health impacts such as carcinogen exposure, hormone disruption, and skin irritation. PFAs, or polyfluorinated substances, are considered forever chemicals and have the capacity to bioaccumulate or build up in living tissues and persist in the environment. With all of this in mind, attacking a large issue like textile pollution may just seem impossible. However, impactful mitigation strategies can start in the home with widely available materials through repurposing. Repurposing can be described as a method that elongates the life of textiles by placing value on used garments. Clothing and other textiles that may have been discarded could be transformed into significant functional products that substantially reduce textile waste. The scope of repurposing can include reusing, repairing, and upcycling, using methods such as cutting, sewing, decorating, and combining textiles. These methods then use the techniques of cropping, patchwork, tailoring, dyeing, and embroidery, which all transform textiles into something new. Outside of repurposing, additional sustainable practices like donating, exchanging, or thrifting clothes can also elongate the time it takes for clothes to enter the landfill or prevent it entirely. These simple tasks can appear as insignificant, but an article states that recycling textiles decreases chemical pollutants by 45% and greenhouse gas emissions by 53%. Who knows how much more can improve if we continue to live sustainably? We as consumers have an impact on the cycling of textile products. Manager Christine Hoover and Engagement Manager Shelby Ledesma from Purple Door Resale, a local Corpus Christi resale shop used to support domestic violence survivors, provided me with perspectives on a culture around the textile industry. Christine stated that accessories such as shoes, purses, belts, etc. are popular products donated and purchased, indicating a correlation between the textile industry and consumer demands and practices. Fashion products that are commonly promoted are then sought out for in retail shops and can be recycled through the acts of donating and thrifting. In a closing statement, Christine stated that people are becoming aware of the benefits of the environment when we repurpose textiles, confirming that there is a positive shift in culture towards more sustainable textile practices. All in all, it's important to be aware of the effects of textile waste and ways that we as consumers can reduce it. I hope you follow along with me as I post tutorials on different ways that you can transform your clothes. Every transformation is a piece of clothing prevented from entering the landfill in our environments. Thank you, and see you again soon. Bye!